in this 4-lap race are going to be absolutely vital. These men have all got their own way of running a race, their own way of winning. They've all won on the circuit this season. They've all looked brilliant through qualification. Garcia is the defending champion. He's really got back into his groove in this indoor season. He took a wonderful title in Belgrade. And all men have fought supremely hard over the last 2 days to make it here to this final. Let's see how they got there. Very much Bryce Hoppel of America flying the flag for the rest of the world against Europe. 5 European athletes will be inside Bryce Hoppel. The American will be out in lane 6. Belgium have never won a medal in this event. Elliot Crestan goes for them. Sweden have never won a medal in this event. Andreas Kramer goes for them, and no French medals either. Can Benjamin Robert rewrite the books and put French glory onto the podium? Garcia, he looks really happy and really relaxed. This man was through the ringer last season. Horrendous injuries. He was running in the British Miners Club events in Britain and getting beaten by some of the domestic athletes here in this country. And all credit to him, he kept plugging away. He got slightly better through the season, but he thought, was Mariano Garcia ever going to get back to his best? And he really has, just in the last few weeks. Kramer, the Swede, pushed his way into this final with a wonderful last 30 metres, snuck through the inside. Made it just. Bryce Hoppel has had a brilliant turn of pace in the last 50 metres. If the American is there, he could certainly repeat or better his bronze medal from Belgrade. Benjamin Robert picked up a silver medal at the European Indoor Championships last season behind Adrian Ben, who couldn't even make the Spanish team this season, such as the strength and depth in their nation. Catalan Tecociano is the world leader, 45 dead. It's a national record for Italy. Tecociano hasn't looked quite as comfortable so far through qualification. Andreas Kramer, he's their national record holder as well, 1:45.09. He was 5th in Belgrade 2 years ago. Elliot Crestan, 1:45.08 this season for the Belgian, and that's not even his national record, but he's very, very capable of that. And Mariano Garcia, tough lane draw for Garcia. To be in lane 1 as the defending champion when he won his semi-final. I'm not quite sure how that happens, but it has. And Garcia, he doesn't look too bothered. When you go and race on the circuit, you draw any lane. Of course, it'd be slightly easier to be on the outside and have a look at your other competitors. And that could perhaps, I don't think we'll see Garcia lead through the first lap, but he might go and try and control from the front as we come through the first 200. Defending champion Garcia in 1, Crestan in 2, Kramer in 3, the world-leading athlete Tecociano in lane 4, Robert in 5, and Hoppel in lane 6. Will we see a cagey affair, or will we see fast racing from the start? Mariano Garcia gets himself into the lead, drifting to the outside of lane 1. Honestly, positioning in this race is going to be absolutely vital. I did not expect to see Benjamin Robert in the lead. This Frenchman loves to sit in the pack and choose the gaps and take the opportunities. Crestan, brave, smart running from the Belgium. He's cut on the inside because you want to run the very shortest line possible, but you do not want to get stuck behind someone that's slowing down. There goes Garcia. Crestan, brilliant move down the inside. Tecociano down the inside as well. Kramer trying to get around Robert, but Robert, the Frenchman, has woken up and realised he needs to shut that opportunity out. These men so tightly bunched. Garcia, this is what he did in his semi-final. It was a fast first lap, and then he slowed it down at this point, and I think he's doing the same. He had to keep the momentum going in the second leg to stay ahead, but perhaps the Spanishman stepping off the gas slightly here so he can have an aggressive last lap. Crestan is tactically perfect. He knows what to look for. He would have been waiting for Garcia to step off the pace here slightly. Crestan takes the opportunity. He takes the bait. He shoots to the front, and Bryce Hoppel has responded perfectly. Garcia Sear at the moment floundering, the defending champion. He is going to have to chase in the closing stages. He prefers to hold off his competitors. Kramer of Sweden strikes into a medal position. Belgium have never medalled. Sweden have never medalled. Bryce Hoppel is the reigning bronze medalist. Could Hoppel turn his bronze to gold? It's going to be a battle royale down the home straight. Hoppel strikes. He uses that speed in the last 50 metres. Hoppel is the world champion. Andreas Kramer finally is on a global podium, and Elliot Crestan picks up the first ever medal for his nation as well. 1:44.92 for Hoppel. It's a world leading mark right when it counts. Patience from Hoppel. We knew he had that turn of pace in the last 50 metres, but he had to be in the correct position to use it. And boy, Hoppel didn't put a foot wrong there. Kramer was fantastic. When he holds back in the first half of the race, he is deadly in the second half. And Crestan, he did everything to try and get gold there. And I think that was a bid for a win. And I'm glad that Crestan held on for third, but it was brave running from the man from Belgium.